Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make shepherd's pie. Making this comforting shepherd's pie could not be easier. The combination of the velvety mashed potatoes along with the juicy and flavoursome minced meat create the best comfort food. So let's get started. Please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to ensure that you do not miss out on any of my new videos. For the mashed potatoes, we'll be needing 400 grams of potatoes, 40 grams of butter, 40 milliliters of milk, 30 grams of creme fraiche, 25 grams of parmesan cheese, and salt and pepper to taste. For the minced meat, we'll be needing 3 small mushrooms, 1 small onion, 1 small carrot, 2 cloves of garlic, 10 grams of tomato paste, a third of a teaspoon of thyme, salt and black pepper to taste, 80 milliliters of water, 50 grams of frozen peas, and 25 grams of parmesan cheese. Let's start off by boiling our potatoes. This step is super easy. All you need to do is pour some potatoes into a pan. As you can see, I've cut mine relatively small. Then you need to cover them with water and add in a generous amount of salt. Bring this to the boil and allow it to continue boiling until the potatoes are almost completely cooked. This should take between 5 to 8 minutes. Now that the potatoes are boiled, we can drain them. Using a masher, or if you do not have a masher, you can use a spoon or a fork. You need to mash the potatoes as finely as you can. In an empty saucepan, I poured in the milk and I'm going to melt the butter in this. Once the butter has melted and is steaming, it's ready so we can remove it from the heat. This butter and milk combination can be added into our mashed potatoes along with our creme fraiche and our parmesan cheese. Season the mashed potatoes with salt and pepper to taste, but do bear in mind we did already salt the potatoes when boiling. Give this a good stir. Now this is the perfect consistency. Now let's start working on the minced meat. First of all, what we need to do for this is to sear the meat. This means that the meat needs to turn a beautiful golden colour. Using your wooden spoon or whatever utensil you are using, we need to ensure that the minced meat is as fine as it can possibly be. Season with salt and black pepper to taste, but do remember that we have also seasoned the mashed potatoes. As you can see, this is ready, so we're going to remove this into a bowl and just set it aside temporarily. Into the same pan, I'm going to fry some onions along with the carrots. Once the onions are translucent, I'm going to add in some garlic as well as the mushrooms. The mushrooms I'm using today are frozen, however you can use fresh mushrooms too. I'm going to season this with a quarter of a teaspoon of both salt and black pepper, however you can adjust this to taste. Today I'm using frozen peas, however you can use fresh ones too, but do remember they might take a little bit longer to cook. At the same time, I'm also going to add in some tomato puree and then we can allow this mixture to cook for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm going to add in some water, but into this water I've also added in around 3 drops of white vinegar. I'm going to add in around a teaspoon of thyme and allow this to cook so that the water slightly reduces. Now you can add in some beef stock or you can add in water. Add in the minced meat that we set aside earlier and allow this to cook until the water is almost completely evaporated. I've poured the mincemeat mixture into an oven-safe dish, and now we're going to cover this with some of the delicious and creamy mashed potatoes. You can use the back of your spoon or a spatula to even out the mash. Once you have leveled off the mashed potatoes, you can go ahead and grate on some fresh Parmesan cheese. Now we're finally ready to pop this into the oven and to bake it for around half an hour or until the cheese has become golden and crispy. Once the shepherd pie comes out of the oven, you do need to let it rest for 5 to 15 minutes just so that all of the components can have some time to set. Now we are finally ready to tuck in. You can either enjoy it as it is, or you can serve it alongside a delicious and refreshing side salad. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Please also let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next time. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!